Let's quickly move on to our guest now. We have with us Neoma Gupta, spokesperson of BJP. Rashmi Sawant is activist joining us. With us also is Dr. Piyush Joshi, who's a political analyst. Ravi Srivastava is also with us. Let me start with you first. Ravi Srivastava, you must have heard what the BJP has come out to say. They are saying that given the fact that this is a juvenile whose father works with an NGO, which clearly has links at some level with the Aam Aadmi Party, or at least that's a question that they are asking, does it have links with the Aam Aadmi Party? Because the Aam Aadmi Party chief minister in Delhi, her family's NGO is also similarly described as having played a role in the hanging of Afzal Guru, who of course is a convict of the parliament attack. What would you say, Ravi Srivastava, to this?
Good evening, Madhav. First of all, this whole thing appears to be a very fake and a baseless kind of a story. That something happened 8 months before. In an initial investigation, the police had said that they had not reached anywhere and they could not establish anything. Now, after 8 months, just 2 weeks before the polling, the Delhi police, which works for the Ministry of Home Affairs, MHA, and work for the government, they have come out with this kind of a statement. What that NGO has got to do with AAP? Who was running that NGO? What was the objective of that? When Afzal Guru was hanged and then somebody had appealed for that, what that has to do with the present situation? When the mail has been sent, how from which particular computer the mail was sent? When the police should have done the proper cyber forensic investigation and found out that whether the child was doing it as his own or whether he was misguided by someone, or some students wanted that the exam should be postponed or something like that, what kind of motive he had.
Okay.
So this is something totally a fake story which BJP is trying to peddle around.
Neoma Gupta, it's a fake story that the BJP is trying to peddle. It's an 8-month-old investigation. Details of the investigation are still not known. The police should have done due diligence before coming out to the public domain, says Ravi Srivastava. Please respond to him.
Good evening. Thanks for having me on your debate. First of all, this was not a one-time event. It was a sequence of events which happens on multiple dates. So I'm sure the police took its time to investigate and they've done due diligence when it comes to investigation. And I'm sure they'll reveal all the data as and when the due process of law takes place. But when it comes to the statement today from the cops, the further investigation, the police said that his parents was connected to an organization which had deep connections to an NGO, which further had connections to a political party. Now, this NGO is one of a notorious one because it supported the same political parties on several issues, such as they questioned the legitimacy of the hanging of Afzal Guru, who was the terrorist who was convicted. Now, let's take a background check of the AAP. And it will become clear that we were asking them in a particular to issue a clarification about this. Links to NGOs that support Afzal Guru's hanging as well.
Okay.
Now, who are these people affiliated with these NGOs? And most importantly, are they linked to the AAP? Now, such NGOs have been in the news for all the wrong reasons, such as, going against national stance on key issues, not filing returns on time.
Right. Let me bring in others also. Many